Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a favorites video of 2017. I have this big box, oh it's heavy, right here of all the things that I'm going to be talking to you about, and then I have a couple extra things, and it's going to kind of span skincare, hair care, makeup, and some of the stuff from home that I like. So stay tuned if you want to see what my favorites of this year are. Right, so I'm going to kind of start from home and self-care and then move into hair care. So it's kind of organized in a box, so I'm gonna try to do it as best I can. So the first thing was my favorite book of this year. It's called The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I read this book in like 2 days. It was a really good book. It's a young adult fiction book, but it is a realistic fiction, so it's like based on this girl, and she has a really close friend. She's from the south side of Chicago, but she goes to school in the suburbs, and one night she's at a party in her neighborhood and there's shooting at the party. She leaves the party, and when she leaves the party, on her way home, her and her friend get pulled over by a cop and he gets shot. And the rest of the story really goes through like how she deals with that. But I just really enjoyed the book. It was a really good read, so I definitely recommend this. If you have time, once you pick it up, I promise you won't want to put it down, especially if you like young adult fiction. Alright, so this is the other candle that I was talking about. There's no label or name on it except for at the bottom. I got it from Bath and Body Works 2 years ago, but it's been a favorite for like ever. I think this is actually like my favorite scented candle of all time. It's South Beach Suntan by Bath and Body Works, and it literally smells like the beach. Like when I smell this candle, all I can think about is summertime, the beach, boardwalks, you know, whatever you do in the summertime on the beach. That's what I think about when I smell this candle. And it says it is the scent of orange blossoms, bright citrus, and soft coconut husk. Reminds me of what your beach bag or your sunblock smells like. All right, moving on. Poopery. They make these in like 3 different sizes. This is the medium size. This stuff is like a lifesaver if you're on the go and you gotta go. You spray it before you go to the bathroom. You know, do your little business and flush the toilet, and it literally smells better than when you got there. I like to keep this in my purse, use it at work, use it when I go out to like restaurants, or just even to someone's house, because you know sometimes you gotta, you know, go and you don't want to ask somebody like where's the air freshener, especially if it's not family or if it's like a friend that you're just meeting or something. So this is awesome to have. Like, this is something that I carry with me everywhere. I travel with this also, just because like this is cheaper than buying air freshener just for one night at the hotel. So like this goes with me everywhere. And this is what I clean my beauty blender and my body with. This is the Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 peppermint soap. You can see mine is about halfway done. I don't think this is anything new for anybody. Like, I don't know where you have been if you have not heard of this soap. I wash my hands, face, and body with it. I wash my beauty blender with it, and it keeps my beauty blender like clean, free of stains. I saw a video on BuzzFeed where they showed all the many different things that you can clean your beauty blender with, and this was like the closest thing to the beauty blender cleanser that's like $25 that I'm not paying for. I've also used this to shampoo my hair. It did strip my hair ridiculously, but at the time I needed it because my hair, I was using a gel that wasn't really good for my hair and had a lot of buildup and residue in my hair, and this was the only thing out of all my shampoos that I have that got it out. So, but Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap, it really is like a miracle soap. You can do a lot with it. To the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. The first time that I used this was in when I went on vacation for my birthday. I went to Miami, and I needed a body lotion, and Sephora had given out the like sample size as a VIB reward, and I had enough points to get it, so I got it. And when I tell you this lotion is life changing, first of all, it smells so good. It smells like I guess like sponge cake. It smells like a cake. It smells really, really good. You can see I've been digging all in here, and it's like super thick. It is a body butter, and the way that it makes your skin feel is amazing. Also, you can't really see it when you first put it on. Unless you're really, really looking. Like, I wasn't really looking when I first put it on. I was like, oh, it's lotion. I have a sample size. I'm going to put it on. It leaves like these little shimmers that have your skin glowing. So when I tell you in the summertime, you put this on with like your favorite shorts or your favorite skirt, and you have them legs beaming and glowing, your arms beaming and glowing, you are going to love this. It is worth the $50. It smells good. It leaves your skin super soft and moisturized. This one, like I said, great for the summertime, great for like if you're going to the beach, if you're going on vacation and you want to get that glow naturally without having to put, you know, self tanner or body bronzer on. This is awesome. And then so my favorite of this year has been the Belief cosmetics or Belief skincare line. I found out that it's a Korean skincare line, and this is my regimen. Here I have 3 parts to my regimen. I have the Believe in Truth Problem Solution Cleansing Foam, the Belief Bergamot Herbal Extract Toner, and also the Belief the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. Now, I heard that there is a Garnier Fructis dupe for this. I'm gonna try it because this is not cheap. Each of these are like somewhere between $20 and $35. One of them might be $18.99, but they're not cheap. And this, I've already been through 2 of these, but I have not gone through more than one of the toner or the cleanser, and that's because the cleanser is like so foaming and so like you don't need a lot. Like it says to use a penny size amount. I use less than that every day. I've had this since, to be honest, I don't know how long I've had this. I want to say it was definitely before August, probably somewhere around May, June that I've had this, and it just really holds my skin down. But it says that this foaming cleanser is good for troubled, sensitive, and oily skin types. The whipped foaming cleanser is formulated with white willow bark extract to naturally exfoliate and dissolve dead skin, revealing clean and clear trouble-free skin. Most of the breakouts that I've gotten this year have come from me eating stuff that I know I should not eat, like chocolate or drinking sodas, because those things always break me out. Doesn't matter what I'm using. So that's the cleanser, which is awesome. The toner is like a little bit thicker than the regular drugstore toner. It's for normal combination skin. This is the Bergamot Herbal Extract Toner with bergamot, sage, Napier's original formula. This is another one that's really, really great. It says that it's a quickly absorbing gel toner, and it works really great on my skin. I use toners to make sure that I clear out any debris that a cleanser may have left behind, and just make sure that my skin is balanced before I put on a moisturizer, so I'm not locking in anything that I don't want locked in my skin, like excess oil or dead skin. My stuff is falling. Okay, oh well. And then last but not least is the Belief, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. This stuff is amazing. It's lightweight, but it's also, there's like none left in here. It's lightweight. It doesn't have a strong fragrance, but it's also like very moisturizing as well. It's very wet. And when I tell you, you put this on your skin and you feel like an intense cooling and rush of moisture, it's a great moisturizer. My mom has really dry skin, and I have combination of oily skin, and we both like it. That's how great of a moisturizer it is. I feel like it keeps my skin and its oils at bay. But in the summertime, in the wintertime when my skin gets a little bit drier, it keeps it from drying out and kind of keeps me at that normal to combination instead of oily range. So I'm going to start with first what I take my makeup off with. Without question, without doubt, the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Micellar Cleansing Water. This stuff is amazing. It has no scent. It literally feels like water, but it takes your makeup off in a flash. Like, this stuff is amazing. Is good to your skin. Now, I do not use this alone to take off my makeup. After I use this, I go in with this cleanser, only a little dash of it to take off my makeup, and I can go be like full face like I am now, or even a light bit of makeup. I'm usually going to use this to take off my makeup. And it's really like amazing. Like, I have no words. It does not leave a residue. You know how like when you use a makeup wipe, it kind of feels like you feel like that film on your skin afterwards. This doesn't do that. This kind of feels like you just threw water on your skin, whereas the Garnier Fructis one, there's two different kinds. The one with the pink top, you feel a film, but they have one with, I think, a green top. You don't feel a film, but your skin does not feel as like fresh as it does with this makeup. My favorite makeup palette of this year for eyes has been the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm wearing that on my eyes now. It's the only palette that I've used on my eyes. The shadows in here are super pigmented. It's really warm. You can see like I've dug into almost every color on here except for Venetian Red and Antique Bronze. That's because I'm sometimes afraid of the darker colors. But super awesome palette. I don't really know what else to say about it. Like, it's expensive, yes, but it's also worth it. Like, you can do so many warm eye looks with this. If you want another color palette, like with cooler ones, you would have to get another color palette. But as far as transition shades, like this one has one for so many different complexions. My best friend, I do her makeup with this palette as well, and I just love it. That is my favorite palette to use like every day, to do everyday makeup looks with. But this here, this is the Tartelette Tease. When I tell you this is a lifesaver and a game changer. While I love this palette, if someone told me you have 10 minutes to pack your bags, makeup included, and I can only take one palette, this is the one that I would take. There are 6 shadows in here, but these 6 shadows will allow me to do a great everyday eye look, and I can be satisfied with the product. 2 shimmers, so you get 4 mattes and 2 shimmers, and for $23, it's not bad. That's like $6 an eyeshadow, which is the same, excuse me, that's like $4 an eyeshadow, which is cheaper than 6 ColourPop shadows. No, I don't know of any drugstore dupes because, to be honest, I don't really use drugstore eyeshadows. Haven't had the best experiences with those. But like this video, comment if you want me to give some a try, or comment your suggestions for me to try. This is the Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer. I love this bronzer. I cannot tell you why. I cannot tell you what makes it more amazing than any other bronzer. I also have the Matte Give Me Sun bronzer, which I feel like is a lot more strongly pigmented, and it kind of makes me look orange. Even though somebody matched me to that bronzer, I didn't pick it on my own. I love this bronzer. My holy grail favorite of 2017 blush is the NARS blush in Deep Throat. It reminds me of the Orgasm color. It's like maybe a tinge darker. Like, it's one shade, if even one shade darker. This is what it looks like. It's like a pink with a champagne golden shimmer almost, but the shimmer is not overpowering, and when you swatch it, it's very pinky, and I think it's really pretty. I really like this blush. This has really been the only blush that I've used this year. This NARS blush in the color Deep Throat is really amazing. I feel like Deep Throat probably works better on darker skin tones, whereas Orgasm probably works better on all skin tones. But I feel like if you're too much lighter, then this might be too dark on you, and it might be a little bit loud and overpowering. But my skin tone, people who are tanner than me and darker than me, this is an awesome color, and I think you will really like it. Makeup thing I want to talk about is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's a highlighter in the color Soft and Gentle. I have lots of highlighters that I love. It's not really hard to please me when it comes to highlighter, as long as it, you know, flatters my skin tone. It's not too chalky. I'm not opposed to glittery versus more smooth. I'm not, like, it's not hard to please me. But the reason why I really like this color is because for me, it flatters my skin tone year round. Like, when I'm tan, when I'm not tan, this color really works for my. Oh yeah. So you guys have seen my plethora of stuff and all of my things, from self-care to skincare to hair care to beauty. And I'm glad that you guys, if you've watched this far, comment below what you want to see me do next. Like, do you want to see more beauty videos, more skincare, more hair care, more self-care? I really enjoy making these videos. I really wanted to do a favorites video because I have all this stuff that, like, I feel like I'm always talking about when I talk to somebody. But I now actually get to show you guys in a video, and I can put price points up, so that should be super helpful. And yeah, so like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you like this video. If you didn't like it, let me know what you want to see. And yeah, keep tuning into my channel. My next video, I'll probably either be filming another makeup tutorial, or I may do a vlog. I have a busy Saturday coming up, so I might do a special holiday vlog on Friday. We'll see what, I mean, on Saturday, we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. And I will see you soon. Bye.